Most people would have made a battery out of a lemon when they were at school in a science project. You get two different metals, you stick it in the lemon, and you have a battery. I bet you never thought at school though, can I run an RC car on lemons? What's up guys, welcome to the channel. In today's video, that is right, we're going to see if we can get an RC car to run just on lemons and lemons alone. I don't know whether we're going to go 3S, 4S or just 2S. Or is it LS? I don't know. What I do know though is that this Traxxas Summit is not going to be able to run on lemons. It's a little bit big, it's a little bit heavy, and it was just there for show. This is what we're going to try and get to run on the lemons. Now the reason I've chosen this is because it runs off a single cell, a 3.7 volt lithium ion. So it's quite a low voltage. It's got a very small motor in the back there. It's pretty light, and I think we've got the best chance of running this on the lemons other than anything too big and heavy. You can get a decent voltage out of lemons. What you can't get is enough power, i.e. you can't get the current flow out of these to put any load on them. So the first thing we need to do is just see how much voltage this lemon is dishing out. I've got a bit of copper and I've got a bit of magnesium. Now at school you probably put like a bit of zinc in there, like a nail or a screw, and probably a bit of copper. Magnesium gives much better voltage out of these fruits. So let's get the multimeter and let's see how much voltage this lemon is pushing out. So I got a roll of magnesium ribbon off of eBay. And I got some copper strands just out a bit of cable. So we need to switch it to DC voltage. So the copper will be positive and the magnesium will be negative. Here we go. What do we got? 1.84 or 1.85 volts off a single lemon. I think probably with a zinc coated like nail or something, you'd get probably half that. Magnesium is very good and copper is also very good. I'm not a scientist, so if I get anything wrong, it's not my fault. I just like playing with toy cars. If one lemon is 1.8 volts, to run this, in theory, we just need 2 lemons. I think though, because these don't really dish out that much power, only the voltage, I think we should go for 3. Let's see if we can power this with 3. So that should give us, what's that? 3 times 1.8 is... it's about 5 and a bit volts. Anyway, we need to take this apart. I need to look at the electronics in it, and then we need to work out how we're going to wire in our lemons. What I am going to do as well, this has got LEDs on the front. We're going to disconnect the LEDs because we want as much power. We want as much power going to that motor. That black and white one there, that's the motor. So that red and black one there, that is our battery. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make up a little cable that goes from there, quite a long cable. We'll do it from there, going up into the rear bed of the truck. So let's do that now. That was actually really easy. I had a cable that had some LEDs on it, that had the right connector. So we've just, because it was a pair of cables, I've just twisted them together, and there is our little cable to connect to our lemons. Now we've got to configure these. I never thought I'd be sat on this channel with some lemons in front of me trying to work out how to wire them up. So the first thing we shall, let's cut some magnesium. We'll do all 4 because what I can do is we may need to do two but in parallel, so it increases our current. In fact, no, actually, let's just do them in series first. Leave it over there. Let's just do them in series first, and then we'll give them a go in parallel. Look at me cutting cable with scissors. Oh no. Let's use some wire cutters. Let's do it properly. 1, 2, 3. Right, 1 lemon. Be careful when you're doing this because it's easy, because these are quite sharp And this magnesium is really sharp as well. And I'm not sure the health and safety behind magnesium, whether you need to be getting it under your skin or into open wounds. Right, 1 battery, 2 batteries. Should we check the voltage of each of these to see if there's any difference in them? So number 1, that is 1.89 or 1.7. That's a smaller one, that. And 1.8. Oh, that says 1.89 as well. I think that was the one that was 1.84. Anyway, so they're all pretty good. Now we need to wire them in series. So we go, let's spin that way. That's the easiest way of doing it. Twist that around the positive. I could probably solder this, but I'm just waiting for these lemons to blow up. I either got an electric shock off that or something stabbed me. Right, oh, that hurt, whatever that was. I think it was just a bit of cable went into me. Right, so if I've worked this out right, we should see over 5 volts on there. What do you reckon? Here we go. Oh yes, call me a scientist. Dr. Tomley. Right, so success. We have 5 volts worth of lemons. Right, answers on a postcard. Is it going to work? I'm not sure. That circuit board does take quite a bit of power probably. Right, let's make sure, are we switched on? Where's the switch? Right, we're switched on. I need the controller. Oh, I thought I'd lost the controller then. Right, controller's on. Whew, here goes. Oh, I need to probably, do I need to make that longer? So we've definitely got just under 5 there. When I switch it on, because that isn't on. So it's taking, yeah, we've got a voltage drop across there, but it's not enough. Should we take the servo out? That's not gonna cut it. Plan B. So plan B also has not worked. That is 2 in series, 2 in parallel. So the theory behind that is it gives it a little bit more punch, a little bit more current, but still not enough. I'm gonna cut them in half. I didn't want to cut them in half because the more you can keep them whole, the better, because as soon as you cut them, you're gonna start losing some of that voltage. But if we can cut them, that'll give us 8, and then we can do 4 series, 4 parallel, which will give us higher voltage, and I'm not sure about the current, but I'm gonna give that a try. What's the worst that could happen? Behold, the super lemon high power battery. I have some good news. Your shares in Tesla are completely safe because this is a massive flop. Sorry. So I've been able to get a solid 3 volts out of these lemons cut in half. My theory was correct. When you cut them in half, you do lose some of their power. So I think I need probably a few more lemons, but it's not all bad news. Check this out. Free electricity. Oh yeah. We have got lighting in the unit, and all it costs is a pack of lemons. If you don't try these things, you'll never know, will you? By the power of lemons. Oh, it's got turbo. Oh yeah, turbo lemons. If life gives you lemons, pop some wheelies.